Hi there. Now that you've completed the extended profile, you will see this screen that's going to have all four quadrants of the application left to complete. The first one you will work on is going to be personal information. Click on the box that says release statement. So please go ahead and read through this release statement and then click the box below. For your CASP results, this is your release statement for those test results. If you have completed the CASP assessment and agree to release the results, click the second one. If you've taken the CASP assessment and do not agree to release the results, please click the middle one. And if you did not attend high school in California and did not complete the CASP assessment, click the bottom one. For these next two, please read through them and then check the boxes to acknowledge. Once you have completed this page, please click Save and Continue at the bottom. For biographic information, if there are any changes to your legal name, please make those changes right here in this section. If you would like to share a different first name than what people call you, please put it right here in this one. For your identity questions, these questions and what you mark down here will not be used in any way when it comes to admissions decisions. For birth information, please do your best here and put your date of birth, the country of your birth, and the city of your birth in these boxes. For applicant information, please read through these so that it gives us better information to see if there are any support resources or any other departments that can be used to assist you while you're on SDSU's campus. For contact information, you are going to have an opportunity here to put in your current address and your permanent address. If they are different, this is where you are going to determine those situations. So please read through these and double check that you are putting in the correct information. If you want to make any changes to the phone number that you put into the first part of the application, you can do those changes right here. Same thing with your email address as well. Once you complete this page, please click Save and Continue. The next box is going to be for citizenship and residency information. This is where you are going to put in your citizenship information. So if you are a U.S. citizen, you'll mark that down, but you will also see that there are other options here. If you were born outside of the US, what year did you or will you move to the US? So mark that down here as well. So this is if you are not a US citizen. And then what US state do you regard as your home? You already filled this out into the extended profile, so it might be already selected there. Do you claim California residency? Yes or no? You will mark that down there. Once you complete this page, you will mark down Save and Continue. The next box is going to be for race and ethnicity. While you are filling in the race and ethnicity portion of this, please keep in mind that this will not be used for admissions or financial aid purposes at all. These are just for statistical reasons as well. So please keep that in mind while you are filling out this section. After you fill out this box here, you will go through here and click on Save and Continue and move on to other information. When you're in the other information portion of the personal information, the first question is going to be about your social security number. If you have a social security number, please click yes and then mark down your social security number in this box. If you do not have a social security number, mark no and then check the box that says I acknowledge I do not have a US social security number. If you have a social security number and you are plugging it in, please ensure that you are plugging in the correct numbers. Okay, we do get a lot of students who come in and they plug in the information wrong and we have to go in there and fix it. So please double check, triple check that you guys are plugging in the correct social security number. If you do have an SSID, which means you attended a public California school K through 12, please plug that SSID number into this box here. And then for language proficiency, please mark down which language you are proficient in. You can also add in numerous languages as well. You can choose English, and then you can also choose anything along the lines that are listed here. And then your proficiency level. And then your military status will come up again. If you want to make any changes, you will need to go back to the extended profile. Military dependent questions. So are you the dependent of a person who's currently serving or who has previously served in the US military? This one will help with some of the information that we will be having as well. So you can always click no, but there are other options right here. Academic standing. Are you in good standing with the last school that you attended? Yes or no. Academic infractions. Have you experienced any academic probation or academic disqualification by a college or university? If you are a first year direct out of high school student, then you are going to click no for this one. And then have you experienced discipline for student conduct violation, suspension, expulsion, dismissal by any college or university? Again, if you are a direct out of high school student, you will click no there. If you are interested in obtaining your teacher or any other educational credentialing, you can click right here. If you are not interested, you can always click not interested in the credentialing program. And then CalFresh, are you interested in checking your eligibility for monthly food assistance to be used towards groceries through the CalFresh program? You can click yes, or you can click no. It's totally up to you. The Finish in 4 and through 2 program is going to be with California residence students who are first-time freshmen and interested in finishing their bachelor's degree in 4 years or their associate's degree for transfer students who wish to complete their degree in 2 years. Degree programs and campus participation information can be found on the website through this hyperlink here. Are you interested in participating in this one? You guys can click yes or no there, and then mark down how you heard about us. And then after you fill all that information out, you will click Save and Continue. Two more boxes remaining. The next one is going to be financial and parental information. When you are in the financial and parental information, you will read through these. You'll read through the household income and size information, read through all these different bullet points, and then select the one that does, if either none of the above statements apply to you, or if one or more of the above statements apply to you, please mark the correct circle. And then campus housing, are you interested in on-campus housing? Yes or no. And then your parent guardian education level. So you do have the parent guardian number 1 and parent guardian number 2. So if you click on the first one, you can click whatever you wanted to here, whatever does apply to parent number 1. And then for 2 as well, you can choose whatever you wanted to do and whatever applies to you as well. You can save and continue and move on to the final section. So parent and guardian information. In this section, you'll enter details about your parent and guardians, okay? If you have completed the parental information, the applications are considered a dependent, or if you're an independent student. So say you have reviewed this information and then you're going to add a parent or guardian. You do need to add at least one parent or guardian into this section to be able to complete the personal information section. So once you have completed all of this information for at least one student, you'll click down here to save and continue, and it should take you back to this 4 quadrants. This circle right here should be all green and it should be completed for you so that you can move on to the academic history. If you do have any questions, please always feel free to reach out to our admissions office. We're always happy and able to assist you with any questions.